Are you even listening to me? This is a universal phrase that every partner is familiar with. If you are the one who uses it most of the time, then don't skip this video, because today we will learn how to regain your power back in a relationship. Let's face it, a relationship can never be 50-50. There will be times when you're doing 80% of the work and vice versa. But we need to know the limit until this is okay. In simple terms, if you always feel powerless in your relationship, this could indicate an unhealthy power balance. If you are the one that's constantly getting crushed, then this could lead to negative feelings like frustration, anger, lower self-esteem, and even hatred. These emotions would serve as a breaking point for your relationship. So if you want to save your relationship and feel equally valued, then stick around for some of the tips we are about to tell you. Adam Maynard, a relationship coach, says, "Your power in relationships comes from your ability to make empowered choices about them so that you can affect the change you want and need." Using this as a template, let's dive into some of the things you need to feel an equal in a partnership. Rule no one. Be honest with yourself. There's a reason I put this as number 1 because this is the first step to self-empowerment. If you aren't acknowledging the problem, then how can you make your partner acknowledge it? There are several instances when we try to ignore the problem just to avoid an argument. But that isn't an effective option, as you aren't solving the issue but rather delaying it and amplifying it. You need to embrace your emotions. For instance, if you feel angry that your partner is messy and you have to intervene every time to clear up everything, then you aren't the only one. Don't think that your anger is an overreaction. It is perfectly fine to feel this way. Rule no 2. Be honest with your partner. Now, most people will play this game of acting upset the whole day, just so that their spouse realizes their mistakes and apologies. If this method works for you, the well and good, but it might not work for the majority. The reason is no one wants to acknowledge their mistakes. Everyone feels they are perfect until they are told otherwise. Hence, you need to have an honest and serious conversation to navigate the problem. Let's say your partner doesn't give you time and spends the whole day either working or scrolling his phone. In this case, you need to bring it to his or her attention before this habit grows even further. Rule no 3. Invest in yourself. No, this doesn't mean spending hundreds of dollars on spas and clothes. You can still do that if you want. This means you need to have your identity. Learn a new skill and focus on it so that you become confident in yourself and your abilities. You need to know that you aren't just someone's wife or husband, but a whole person on your own. In addition, it is crucial for you to have a social life outside of your home. Your spouse might feel suffocated with all your attention directed towards him all the time. So make sure to increase your demand by having a solo night out or a friends get-together once in a while. Rule no 4. Accountability. Yes, we are talking about accepting mistakes. If you want your other half to be apologetic, then you have to be as well. There's no shame in admitting your shortfalls. Instead, it will help to create a more open relationship. Rule no 5. Care for your partner. There's a misconception that being soft or caring is a sign of weakness. It isn't. When you care for your partner, they are tempted to return this gesture. Moreover, you can't achieve the upper hand through shouting and intimidation. Instead, gently try to persuade them to agree with your point. In this way, they will learn to value too. That's it for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, subscribe and like our channel. We have many similar psychology and self-improvement videos that are awaiting you. You are an alchemist. Make gold of that.